Hello, welcome to the lab. I'm Rod Ross, head coach of Team USA, and today in the video room we want to kind of go over Perry Crowell IV. A really great player. He was on Team USA in 2019. Won gold medals in 2019 for the team event of the PAPCON Championships, and recently was fourth place finish at the U.S.Open. So let's kind of take a look at Perry's game. So I'm going to kind of start here, and we're going to look into the front view. And as you can see right here in the stance, great tilt in the shoulder. He's got it really dropped down. This is something that we really like to see. See this right shoulder being lower than the left shoulder. Gets that shoulder nice and relaxed. And you can see here too that the ball is underneath his chin, kind of between his chin and his dominant eye. And he also has a slight tilt of his spine preset into the stance. So this is going to help him be able to get that good hook, that nice smooth hook that he has. Now, one thing that we notice with Perry's game, as he starts to start his approach, he kind of goes to the left. And generally when you see players do this, they are doing it because what their picture in their mind's eye, what they're trying to see, is a little different. So you'll see that first step went slightly to the left. His push away, his elbows to the outside, which is like we like to see. But you'll see him actually push to the left as well. And as he does, he gets into his heel, and now his heel and his foot are now pointing towards the right. So now the elbow is going to roll to the inside of the ball because of that start. As he takes the ball back, again, it's inside the shoulder. Got the left arm out in front, right shoulder is still down. He'll turn his palm up. Now watch him turn his left palm up. That is going to lock this shoulder to keep that shoulder out in front. So he's got his palm facing back as he rolled. As he takes the arm swing back now, you can see that your ball is kind of in line with the shoulder, but you really want to be kind of looking at the arm. It's kind of unique what Perry does. If you look at this arm and this alignment, everything's in line. So you have an arm swing and then you have a ball swing. And if someone was looking at the ball right here, you would just anticipate that that ball is going to want to go this direction. But if you look at the arm swing itself, this is where that ball wants to go. And let's kind of show you something a little unique here. Let's get into the top of the swing, and if I take from that center of that ball and I put it through his dominant eye, as he comes into that finish, there's his release point. You see everything tying together. So it's kind of unique. What he does is that he gets on the way on the inside, almost underneath the bowling ball at the top of the swing. The hands on the bottom, inside corner. But as it comes down, the arm stays pretty well straight. But his strength in his wrist and his forearm rolls it right underneath. Now you notice here, this palm now is pointing up to the top. This left shoulder is still in front. Got the good tilt, got his shoulder down, all inside the shoulder at the release. And look at this nice hand right here. See his hand all open in this area, coming almost, you literally think up the back. Nice alignment, got the forearm going straight back as he rolls through the shot and follows through. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side view so you can get a little idea here. From the side view, his stance, he's got the weight a little bit more towards the back. You can see that his weight's a little shifted towards the back. And as he starts his approach, let's get him going here. His hand is underneath the bowling ball. And here's a little bit of reason it kind of goes left. You can see that this shoulder is getting out in front. That's because he's going left, and that push is going a little bit left. So this shoulder's getting out a little bit front. But when he does this little step right there and turns, now it's going to enable his upper body to get in alignment again, to get this shoulder out in front. Wrist is cup as he takes it back, shoulders down. Gets to the top of the backswing, and then he has this nice alignment. We call it the T, but he's pretty well aligned right here with his spine and his hips. But you can see here the ball and his hands way on the inside, almost underneath. And as he comes into the finish, you can see the coiling on. Watch him coil the ball right there. And as he comes into the finish, the shoulder is going to drop down and he floats through the shot right there. Excellent position, and you'll notice too, the left shoulder is still in front all the way through the release right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back so you get a little better view of this. Again, we talk about the shoulder being lower and taking a look at his spine. And as he starts his footwork, let's go ahead and get him going here. As he starts his footwork, as his foot turns in, that's where the kind of the shift is going to be, to take the ball that direction. You can actually see the ball roll out there to the side. So notice as that foot turns and points, that's where the push away is wanting to go and roll. Now, generally when you see this in individuals, if they have inconsistency about where they're stopping, they're not able to land at the same place, basically have the same lay down, we want to kind of tighten this up. And it's just going to be take that first step of the 5-step straight and then try not to get that over crossover. And as he takes the ball back, it's inside the shoulder. Now notice here at the wrist, see the wrist position right here? He takes it back and then he gets inside the bowling ball quite a bit, hand underneath. And as he brings it down, now right here, now watch his wrist. Notice the angle right here. Let me kind of get you an angle so you can actually see it. So you can see go down in his angle. So he has quite a bit of angle there into his wrist. But as he goes to the release, he gets underneath. Notice that really extends. Now notice how it kind of, this is where you keep the flat spot. You see it almost go, right there's the flat spot. The wrist goes straight, uncoils or uncocks, and he comes open-handed through the bowling ball. Now one area that we wanted to work on with Perry is work on a little bit of the stability at the finish. As you can see right here, you'll see the foot kind of go off to the side. He'll lose his balance a little bit right there. And that's one thing that we wanted to work on and getting this a little bit more stable. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top. And again, as Perry starts his approach. That foot goes slightly left. This one goes quite a bit left, but you'll see right there. Now watch this arm roll and it'll match up with the foot. You'll see this very common, is that it will match the foot right here. So one area that if we wanted to tighten up, if he was having inconsistencies here at the finish, and again, if it's only a liability at the finish, but if he's able to consistently have his launch angles and everything, this is not something that we'd really worry about. But these two are tied in together, this leg, this foot, and this forearm and the ball. That will match up. And you can see as he takes the ball back, you can see that this is all in alignment. And then right there, he pulls the ball, rolls it back in, has that collapse and nice follow through. So there's a quick overview of the strengths of Perry's game. He's one of our up-and-coming players. Really had a great, successful collegiate career. Team USA in 2019, and we hope to see him back on the team and actually on the PBA Tour shortly.